Here we go. Attack Titan. Oh, he straight up crushed that guy. Look at how menacing the Owl's Titan looks. I suppose I should explain what the sea is. Oh my gosh. And he's bleeding after one transformation. That's a good detail. The anime-onlies are going crazy now because his name is Eren. The help of a doctor. Remember that too. Doctors make good spies. Nope. Think, Grisha. Think. That face is really haunting. Really good job. It's amazing how much you can connect with this character we just met and how much they can give you about his motivations, even though really he's in the story for a very small amount of time. There we go. Now you know what Grisha was doing, why he was trying to get at the royal family. It's kind of weird that they don't know that, since Marley has been passing it down. Like, you think someone would have put 2 and 2 together. Even if Marley doesn't make that public information, like, you still realize the user is different every 13 years. Yep. And this is where you learn Armin and Eren are now doomed. Armin just got the colossal power and now instantly is realizing it's a death sentence. If only there was a way to pass the power on without being eaten. Paths. We thought that was just a euphemism. And oh my god. I can't believe that. Okay, so remember back when we got Ymir's flashback and it had that really amazing scene where she woke up in a desert and could see those same lights in the sky, and you're thinking, oh, this is so beautiful, and it's just showing the beauty of the world. No, the lights are important, and there's 7 lines, or there's 13 lines, or 9 lines, and man, I keep coming back to that scene now because in the manga we've been shown it again, and in a way that makes it clear that it's very symbolic. The fact that they're showing that again in the anime when Eren is talking about paths, it's like, that's what I love here, because the anime is more than just an adaptation of the manga. Like, they've gone out of their way. I don't know if it's with Isayama telling them what to do, but they've gone out of their way to drop extra hints in the anime than they did in the manga originally. Like, stuff like getting Ymir's flashback early, or the season 2 credits that had all those hints in it, or showing the sky from Ymir's return to humanhood scene while talking about paths. It's like, oh, maybe this wasn't as obvious in the manga as it could have been. Let's give the animes, just a little more drop of hints. I love it. It's like really smart, and I've never seen any other series do that. Actually, let's go back. He's talking about paths. He's talking about how Titans are formed and how the memories and thoughts are sent through the paths. And then, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they all hit the point, which is the coordinate, the ninth, the founding titan. Wow. That's so specific. Like, it has to be that. Some say she touched the source of all living matter. This is another thing that I always wonder about this series. They've never proven that only Eldians can turn into Titans. Marley says that, and the other nations of the world say that, but we've never been showed evidence that only Eldians can. The only thing we've been shown evidence of that only Eldians can have their mind wiped by the founding Titan. Otherwise, we have no clue if they're unique in their ability to turn into Titans. That's just what we've been told. It's true. That's exactly what they would have done. I love how, like, you have to be a shifter to even get to the Paradise Walls. Just because there's so many Titans they've dumped in the area around it. If I'd known this was the price of freedom, I wouldn't have paid it. Wow. I think Eren would, though. He just feels like he screwed everything up. Yeah. The price of freedom was worth it to him then. He did go. We must push forward until the price of our actions is paid. That's such a good line. The photograph from the book. This is a story that you began, is it not? And this is why Kruger is such a fan favorite, even though he's hardly in the show or manga at all. He drops like a ton of good lines and info, like just in the little time we have with him. All the Titans have names. Now, is that because this is the main question here? Wait, I'll wait till I get to him. The Attack Titan. The Attack Titan that always fights for freedom. Okay, but is that when you inherit it? This is the main question at play in the series from now on until where we're at now. When you inherit a Titan, does it change your brain and motivations and behavior? Or is it predestined that the users of that Titan will already have that outlook? Because Eren already was someone who strove for freedom before he got the Attack Titan. And it makes you wonder about like fate, because if everything's connected through these paths, maybe they also predetermine who the future users of each Titan are going to be, which is really crazy to think about. The true identity of intelligent Titans stemming from a power exceeding human comprehension that sleeps in subject of Ymir. Said power is inherited along with memories through paths which transcend space and time. The coordinate where all paths intersect is the founding Titan. This is what we're talking about. There's at least some element of predestination in this show now. Are we going to get to the scene that proves it? I think maybe. She has Ymir's letter. Look at her face. Ymir was one of my favorite characters too. I get she thought it was payment for basically the borrowed time from when she ate their friend, but still. And this, if you're an anime only, just know that right here with this letter is where we, in the manga, got Ymir's flashback that showed her eating their friend and all that stuff. Like, you got it so much earlier than us. You're so spoiled. I hate to say. Yeah, that right here is where we got that information in flashback. So you've had a lot more pieces than we did for a lot longer. Yeah. See, so this is where we would have gotten it right here. And at least they still let you know that's when Historia got it. Rest in peace, Ymir. She's like, is there anything else? No, that's it. Ymir's last words. And from this point on, Historia is so sad. It hurts watching her. I like how she still wears a military uniform. Everyone died. Everyone in the entire Survey Corps except the 104th, Flock, Levi, and Hanji. And the 199 others who are not here today. Man. As she's talking about the colossal titan with Armin in the background there. This show's real smart about stuff like that. Our enemy is the world. Yeah, the eyes. Yes. When he takes over. And Historia remembers that from now that she has her memories of her half-sister. Yeah, because if it wasn't for the founding Titan's will, they would just have Historia eat Eren right now. Yeah. He realizes it, but he doesn't know if it requires the royal to be titanized or not, so it's does Historia kind of figure this out, I wonder? He doesn't want them to think they'll have to turn Historia into a titan. Hanji knows. I think she kind of figures it out. Does he ever tell them, I wonder? Which includes memory wipe. Like, Eren could wipe everyone's memory. More than Hanji, I wonder if Armin figured it out too. Someone may see it later. Oh, no ending credits. Love someone inside the walls. To save Mikasa, Armin, and everyone else, you must see it through. Remember, the past transcends space and time. He doesn't even know who he's talking about. This is so much more clear here than it was in the manga, that this is actually what he said. Yeah, the memories go backwards too, which means Eren is predestined to get the Attack Titan. Special ending here. That was really good. Some things that were not clear in the manga are much more clear in the anime. There's so many more hints. I'm very envious.